welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm your host, Nina.
Hello, everybody. I am your host, Shane. And today we are looking at clownfish more than just Nemo, day 2.
Yes, it is. Ooh, we're talking about fish again.
Fish again, yeah. And specifically clownfish. Well, do you like fishing?
Fishing? I have tried it maybe once or twice, but I'm not great at it. I've never gone into like a lake to go fishing or anything, or on a boat. So no, I don't think it's really my thing.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I don't like fishing. Like, I went on a fishing boat and there was just like pieces of dead fish on the floor, and you have to like stick like the needles through the worms, and I just feel like, and then you catch the fish and it sits there and just dies.
Oh,
it's so sad.
It is sad.
Yeah. Okay.
But have
you owned a fish before?
What?
Have you owned a fish?
Yes,
oh, okay.
I have owned a couple. I would go to these pet stores and there were these little fishies in the cup, fish in a cup, and they claim that they don't need oxygen, so it's easier to take care of. You can just put it in a bigger tank and you don't have to get all the expensive equipment, right?
Okay.
But they always ended up dying, so I feel like I was fooled.
Yeah, maybe the store owner just lied to you.
Yeah, but they always had them in the cups while the other fish were in the tank that had oxygen.
Oh.
So I'm not sure what I was doing wrong, or maybe they just didn't have a very long lifespan, but they were very beautiful fish with beautiful tails. But yeah, I was younger.
I think I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah.
What about you?
I just had some goldfish when I was a kid, you know, then they die pretty quickly, and you flush them down the toilet.
And they go to
toilet heaven.
Toilet heaven.
Fish heaven.
Yeah, fish heaven.
Okay, let's get into day 2.
Clownfish keep surprising scientists with new abilities. When ocean water gets too warm, these smart fish can actually become smaller. In 2023, scientists in Papua New Guinea found that clownfish shrank when the ocean temperature rose above average during a heat wave. So, how do the fish get smaller, and what does it have to do with warmer oceans? Well, Dr. Teresa Ruger, a tropical marine science expert at Newcastle University, provided an explanation for this change. One possible theory is that they take fat and even bone back into their bodies, a process previously seen in other animals. However, more research is needed to confirm this.
Okay, so day 2 of clownfish more than just Nemo.
Okay, so clownfish keep surprising scientists with new abilities. Oh, wow. So they can do more.
Wow.
They change their gender. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When ocean water gets too warm, these smart fish can actually become smaller. What?
I wonder why they get smaller.
I bet we'll find out.
All right.
But that's crazy.
That is crazy.
So they're pretty good at changing themselves.
Yeah, they adapt
to their environment or what they need. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
In 2023, scientists in Papua New Guinea found that clownfish shrank when the ocean temperature rose above average during a heat wave.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
So
the scientists found it out. Yeah. They actually adapt and they get smaller when the ocean gets a little too hot.
When it gets hot, they get smaller. They shrink. Wow, that's so fascinating. Okay, let's go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。小丑鱼是一种充满惊奇的可爱小鱼。我们在第一天课文读到，它们竟然可以改变性别。这时候 Shane 老师有用到 gender 这个字 ，G-E-N-D-E-R， 那这个名词就表示性别。课文接着写道 小丑鱼不断以新的能力让科学家感到惊讶。当海水变得太热时，它们可以变得更小。在2023年，巴布亚纽几内亚的科学家就发现，当海洋温度在热浪期间高于平均值的时候，小丑鱼的体型缩小了。好，这边有一个重点是 keep 加动词 ing， 它表示不断怎么样持续做某事。动词 keep 在这边表示持续做点点点。好，例如 The dog kept barking until the man walked away。那只狗一直吠叫，直到那名男子离开才停下来。好，这话课文中。
Okay, so the question on everyone's mind. So, how do the fish get smaller? And what does it have to do with warmer oceans?
That's what I wonder.
Right?
Well, Dr. Teresa Ruger, a tropical marine science expert at Newcastle University, provided an explanation for this change. Okay, so she provided, meaning she gave an explanation about this change. So, explanation means a reason that helps someone understand. For example, my friend's explanation didn't answer my question.
Okay. So, one possible theory is that they take fat and even bone back into their bodies, a process previously seen in other animals. However, more research is needed to confirm this.
Okay, so they take their bone and fat back into their bodies.
Yeah, kind of like maybe makes it more dense or something, so
Maybe.
they look smaller.
But we need more research to confirm that it's true.
Okay, so research is the careful study or investigation you do to find out new information about something. So for example, research is important for developing new technologies.
Indeed. All right, now let's go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
刚刚说海水变得太热时，小丑鱼可以变得更小。那这些鱼是如何变小的呢？跟比较温暖的海洋又有什么关系呢？先补充文中用到 have to do with 点点点是表达与什么有关 ，A have to do with B 表示 A 与 B 有关。那么 have 和 to do 之间，你可以加入 nothing、something 或是 a lot 等等的词语来表达关联的程度。举例来说 ，Your attitude has a lot to do with your performance。你的态度跟表现有很大的关系。好，那接着课文他就提到一个可能的解释，他们将脂肪甚至是骨骼重新吸收回体内。那这个过程以前曾经在其他动物身上见过，不过呢，这会需要更多的研究来证实这一点。好，来看单字 explanation， 它是名词，表示解释、说明。research 当名词，表示研究、调查，注意是不可数。Shane 老师在解释单字时提到 investigation， 那这个名词它表示调查、侦查的意思。接话课文中。
Well, these little creatures just never cease to amaze us, huh?
Yeah, they can do so many things, and we just learned that they can also shrink their bodies when the ocean temperature is too hot.
Yeah. Shrink. I wonder, what the advantage would be to shrinking down when it gets hot. I feel like spreading yourself out would make you cooler. And the more dense you are, the more hot you would be. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an explanation to it.
My mind works.
All right.
Okay. Well, why don't we go to the second part of the article, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
By shrinking, clownfish may be better able to survive the reduced amounts of food and oxygen brought on by warmer oceans. In fact, this may increase their chances of survival by up to 78%. Clownfish have an impressive ability to adapt to tough conditions. With their bright colors and unique behavior, clownfish are clearly more than movie stars. They are some of the ocean's most amazing fish.
Welcome back, everybody. So before the break, we learned that these little Nemo fish, these clownfish, could actually shrink themselves. And I was just wondering, why would they want to shrink themselves? We're going to find out.
Yes, let's find out now.
Let's find out right now.
By shrinking, clownfish may be better able to survive the reduced amounts of food and oxygen brought on by warmer oceans.
Oh, so there's a reduced amount of food and oxygen in warmer oceans.
Okay, so that means it's okay if they cannot get that much food or oxygen because they're smaller. When you're bigger, you need more of that, right?
Yeah.
So oxygen is a gas in the air that we breathe to stay alive. Our bodies need it to make energy, and it's also what fires need to burn. And in this case, for fish in the ocean too.
Yes.
For example, trees produce oxygen for the planet.
Oh, so this is interesting to me because it's kind of like counterintuitive. Like to me, my intuition would tell me that a warmer climate has more life in it, right? And having, when you go to like a tropical area or something where it's warm, there's a lot more life, a lot more insects and a lot more bugs. So yeah, it's surprising to me that there's actually less life in warm oceans. So
maybe it's not that there's less life, but the clownfish are just built different, so they need to be smaller to survive the warm weather.
Okay, all right. So in fact, this may increase their chances of survival by up to 78%. So we have a vocabulary word, percent. Now, percent just means a way to show a part out of 100. So for example, only 12% of the population lives in the East.
So 12 out of 100, right?
Exactly, 12 out of every 100. All right, let's go to Hanny, and we'll be right back.
小丑鱼透过缩小体型，可能更可以在温暖海洋导致食物和氧气减少的情况下存活。那这可能使它们生存几率提高多达78%。好，单字 oxygen 它表示氧气。percent 这个名词表示%。轩颖老师刚刚说啊，他直觉认为气候越温暖，生命越旺盛，就像在热带地区往往会有较高的生物多样性嘛。那轩颖老师这时候有用到 intuition，intuition 表示直觉。老师还有用到 counterintuitive， 则是形容违反直觉的，与预期相反的。好，那这边还有一个重点是 up to 的不同意思。首先，我们可以用 up to 表达数目啊、数量，它多达至多怎么样？例如 ，The meeting room can hold up to 50 people。那间会议室能容纳多达50人。好，再来我们可以用 up to 表达由某人决定或负责，写作 be up to somebody。之后还可以接不定词 to be。举例来说。It's up to you to make the final decision. 由你负责做最后的决定。好，那我们接回课文中。
Thank you, Hanny. Now continuing, clownfish have an impressive ability to adapt to tough conditions. Adapt meaning to change to fit a new place or situation. For example, it's difficult to adapt to life in the desert.
Okay. So continuing with their bright colors and unique behavior, clownfish are clearly more than movie stars.
Bling.
They are some of the ocean's most amazing fish.
Wow, who knew such small fish were capable of so many different things?
Yeah, that they could just be so cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Hanny. I'll be right back.
看了这2天的课程，我们可以了解到小丑鱼具有适应恶劣环境的惊人能力，可以说是海洋中最令人惊叹的鱼类之一了。来看单字 adapt 这个动词，它表示适应或是使适应不同的情况或用途，它可以做及物或不及物用。当不及物用的时候，我们常在后面接 to 加名词。那我们接着回课文中。
All right, so we have a what do you think question.
Yes.
Let me ask you, do you think movies like Finding Nemo make people care more about ocean life?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like just watching the movie Finding Nemo, you learned a lot about clownfish, for starters.
Yeah.
And you saw different kinds of fish, and you kind of can imagine what they go through when they get captured.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So I think it's definitely a very good movie, and everyone should watch it.
Yeah, I think it was also very educational, and you definitely care more. After I watched it, I want to do my part, I guess, to care for the ocean.
Oh, that's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, so, all right, let's go ahead and review the article again, and then we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Clownfish keep surprising scientists with new abilities. When ocean water gets too warm, these smart fish can actually become smaller. In 2023, scientists in Papua New Guinea found that clownfish shrank when the ocean temperature rose above average during a heat wave. So, how do the fish get smaller, and what does it have to do with warmer oceans? Well, Dr. Teresa Ruger, a tropical marine science expert at Newcastle University, provided an explanation for this change. One possible theory is that they take fat and even bone back into their bodies, a process previously seen in other animals. However, more research is needed to confirm this. By shrinking, clownfish may be better able to survive the reduced amounts of food and oxygen brought on by warmer oceans. In fact, this may increase their chances of survival by up to 78%. Clownfish have an impressive ability to adapt to tough conditions. With their bright colors and unique behavior, clownfish are clearly more than movie stars. They are some of the ocean's most amazing fish.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。单字的部分有 explanation 名词表示解释说明 ，research 当名词表示研究调查 ，oxygen 是氧气 ，percent 表示%，adapt 当动词，它表示适应或是使适应不同的情况或用途。好，那么文法部分第一个学到 keep 加动词 ing 表示不断的怎么样，持续做某事，动词 keep 在这边是指持续做点。第二个呢，我们学到了 have to do with 表示与什么有关，我们可以用 A have to do with B 表达 A 与 B 有关。你可以在 have 跟 to do 之间加入 nothing、something 或是 a lot 等等的词语去表达关联的程度。再来第三个学到 up to 的不同意思，首先可以指数目数量多达至多怎么样，也可以表达由某人决定或负责，这时候写作 be up to somebody。那之后还可以接不定词 to be。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Hey, 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 it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki. And I'm Winnie. It's time for Fear Box. Okay, Winnie is up first. Ready? No. Okay, fine. Oh. Why do I always have to go there? Okay. I don't even know. Ugh. Careful. Ah, what is that? Wait, what is that? Why is it bumpy? Ew! It feels rough. What else do you feel? It feels a little spiky. What is this? I don't think you're gonna. It's lumpy. What is that? Why is it pointy? What is this? I'll give you 3 seconds for your final guess.
Okay,
3, 2, 1.
it's a massage pad.
Ding ding.
Really? Let's see.
I was very scared because in my head, I was imagining a crocodile skin or something. In my head, it was green. I don't know why. But yeah, I just felt lumpy, spiky, bubbly skin. And then I immediately thought it was a dead crocodile. But it was actually just a massage mat. Well, you have a very colorful
imagination.
Yeah, I think my imagination is scarier than the actual thing. But that's all we have for today. Remember to follow us on Instagram and send us a DM or an email if there's something you want to say in English but you don't know how. Kiki, is there anything you want to say?
Well, do you have anything you want us to put in the fear box?
Kiwi later.